Hi, my name is Beth Whitaker. I'm Associate Professor of Political Science at UNC Charlotte, and I am going to be leading a CTI seminar in 2019 on Africa beneath the headlines. The focus of the seminar will sort of be digging deeper, looking at what we see in the headlines about Africa and digging deeper to try to understand more about the reasons for the different news coming out of different African countries. Often that news focuses on the negative, on wars, on famine, on other problems. But these things can be explained and understood. We'll start the seminar talking or using a YouTube video by Chimamanda Adichie about the danger of a single story and how we often, as humans, tend to make stereotypes or assumptions about people or places from a single story. And we assume that everyone who comes from a particular place has that single story. And this, of course, is applicable in the African context, but it's much more broadly applicable as well. We all do this, but it's important to talk about it and try to break it down. In the seminar, we'll start with some of those discussions, and in the summer, I'll ask the fellows to do some reading from some books by African novelists and writers. We'll have a particular focus on conflicts and trying to make more sense of some conflicts within Africa, but again, this question of digging deeper beneath the headlines. And so, although this focuses on Africa, this could be applied to a wide range of topics where we hear things in the news that don't always tell the full story. So there's various reasons that I want to do this seminar. One is that when I was growing up in school, did not learn a lot about Africa. It wasn't until I got to college that I had the opportunity to study African history and developmental economics and other things that ultimately led me to do research in Africa. I've lived in several African countries, Kenya and Tanzania, so my experience is primarily in East Africa, though we will certainly talk about other places. But probably the most important motivation for me in leading this seminar is that I have two children who are in CMS schools. They are a 5th grader and a 2nd grader at Highland Creek Elementary, and I want to know that they have teachers who feel comfortable teaching about things maybe beyond their areas of expertise, but they've learned more and they can teach about Africa to a wider audience. And so the fact that I have kids in the school system is really what makes me very excited about leading a CTI seminar in 2019. I hope you'll apply. There's relevance to a lot of different areas, and I look forward to seeing you next year.